And hello and welcome back everybody to the channel as we are getting going and continuing on with Mad Games Tycoon 2 as we are somewhat profitable. Again, last episode we left off, we talked about our game reports as we learned a little bit about cat carts in a very saturated market right now, but we're going to make another racing game and we're going to try our hand and see if we can make a better racing game based off the knowledge and feedback we currently have. So let's go ahead and develop another game for racing, which again is not a very saturated market right now. Topic wise, we got to figure out a topic that will work for this. So I'm looking at the topics we have, and I think something that is going to be like maybe cyberpunk, a cyberpunk, trying to think here, cyberpunk superhero racing game. We're gonna call it cyber hero racers, because we're really generic. Is there any other engines we can buy? Nothing that's great. Platforms. Is there any new platforms that are big? Nothing that's in the market that's dominating. So we're going to stay with a Qatari. And I think we may try to go with the Tapple 2 as well. So we're rolling out 2. Doing that. Just making sure we're on the updated everything right now for this. That's good. Okay, so here's what we know. What we know we're going to keep. Beginner friendliness, I'm going to take down 1 notch. Or 2 notches, maybe. May make it more beginner friendly. If it's a racing game, maybe it should be more friendly, right? Story, I'm going to take down 2. Level design up 1. That down 1. That up 1. Okay, that's good. We're going to make this more for casuals. Non-violent. And a little bit easier. We're going to still focus on, I think right now, the gameplay, sound, down, that down. So gameplay, graphics. I need to look at this. So let's look at cat carts. We didn't learn anything about this. So we did a 10, 40, 30, 20. Is what we did. So we're doing 30, 30, 20, 20. We're going to see how that works. I don't know. I'm hoping this all works out. We're getting that game rolling. We're going to get y'all polishing it. And y'all still make me some money over there. So that's rocking and rolling. We're making some profits here on Feline Furiosa. I'm curious. That game we made, we published for that one game. How is it doing? So we made weekly charts. We published Snakes and Apples. Look at this game. Snakes and Apples. We published this. We made this game. We didn't publish it. We made it. GoBotch Games made this for Namco. And it's the number 8 game on the list currently still. Highest valued games. Snakes. Man, oh man. Best game of all time. We've made the only 2 B+ games. That's cool. Snakes is not up there, which is fine. So, man, that's crazy. So our game we made, that we made for somebody else, is just crushing it. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, shoot fire. Oh, we're negative. Okay, we've been here before. We've been here before. We're fine. We're fine. Man. Okay, we're getting stuff researched out still. I'm going to stop that task. I'm going to get gameplay features going. I want to go ahead and do cheat codes. Get both those done. We're going to start with that. All right, this is done. We're going to go ahead and continue to make it better and better and better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Cyber Hero with an E because I can't spell apparently. My gosh, can I change that? That's a really good bother me. Oh no. Can I change it? Oh, thank you, Lord. Cyber Hero, I can change the title of it before we release it. Okay, so that's done. Atari 850s out now, or announced. Interesting. And now we're just gonna let this sit. We're gonna let that marinate for a little bit there, because I want it to be as polished as possible. I want it to play well and do well. Spinoff was unlocked. The sale figures of one of your games are excellent. You should have a spinoff developed. Maybe the success can be repeated. So which game are we talking about here? Are we talking about Feline Furiosa? We could do a spinoff of that. Potentially. I'm on board with it. I'm not against it. Well, let's get this published. This is a racing game, so we're going to do it here with them. And let's see. Let's see. So we're back to 61. Is that awesome? Not the best. Let's go by release date. So Cyber Heroes, we're going to get that going. While that's happening, I want y'all to do your commissioned work. Do we want to go ahead and make a sequel or a spinoff? Spinoff for Feline Furiosa. Could. We're going to call it Feline Paw Puzzler. I don't know. Crap, what do you want? Okay, so we're gonna make it that. We're gonna make it for the Astro Arcade. We're gonna make it for the... I know we're not. Why are we doing... What? No, get that off here. Get these off here. I don't want that. Can I buy... Is there a new engine? Is there a new engine? No. There are new dev kits, though. So... none of them are cranking it out right now, though, so we're gonna keep what we have with the Qatari and Tapple. And then we're going to keep this going. Well, what do we know here? Anything? So for this game, we're going to go... Let's just go 5s across the board for this. I'm going to do it again for non-violent. I still think something of this regard will be okay. And go. All right, we've got plus 10 for that. So we're making that, and we're getting that going. Which is nice to see. Password save's almost done. Great, that's finished. Okay, now we have a new genre, so we can research strategy. Oh, year-end awards. Anything from us? Of course not. So another year goes by, we don't get jack diddly crap. And there we go. We got a +9 for Feline Paw Puzzler. Employee of the Month. We got a big plus there. All right, so Feline Furiosa has been taken off the market. It profited $112,000. Did very well for us. Very proud of that game. Y'all need to work on publishing. Or not publishing, but polishing for us. Oh, labor shortage. Okay, that's fine. Time being, we're not worried about labor shortage. We don't have money to do jack crap anyway, so we're just trying to turn a profit somewhere down the line, right? We're trying to make that money. Trying to make that money. Trying to make that next big hit. As we're negative $4,000. No. We're negative $36,000 right now in profit. Oh, Lord. Please. Please, we need a hit. We need one game to be a clutch win for us right now. Again, we're going to work on Feline, Paw, whatever, Puzzler for a little bit more. This is a spinoff. So hopefully it will crank. We need these both over 100 before I'm going to publish this thing out. Both over 100. Activision. Activision is now new. Activision. 2 words. Come on, get that over 100, please. Please get that over 100. See what these people are up to in here. On 98. I need it over 100. 99. Sound at 100. Boom. Hit it. Nice. That's the best we've ever done on anything. This is a puzzler. Ooh, who do I want to go with for this then? Nobody does puzzle stuff anymore, so we're just going to stay with Data West. Alright. Let's see. Oh! 71. Let's stinking go, y'all. That's huge for us. So this was a win for us. Gameplay's fun for hours. It's a bit monotonous. The graphics are fantastic. The gameplay designers are great. The controls are outstanding. Awesome. So we have a win on our hands there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and create a game report on that. And let's see what just happened out of that. So create a puzzle game with a rating of at least 70% and create a spinoff has just been achieved. So that's excellent to see. Hopefully that means we're going to have some really, really huge numbers for the game. I need you guys, while y'all sit here, to work on some stuff. We need to figure out once that's finished up, so I want you to do some commission stuff too, but I also want to know what our game analysis was for the game. Okay, so we hit puzzles are good. Those two are good. Everything else we don't know still. They're enthusiastic about the graphics. The controls are fantastic. So we don't know a ton about that, which isn't the end of the world. I do think we're going to go ahead and make one more. What's the IP now at? It's at 0.4. It's not bad. Maybe we go ahead and make a spinoff. Maybe we make a sequel to Feline Furiosa. I think we do. I think we make a sequel. Feline Furiosas. And this is going to be a B. We're going to leave it B. And we're going to make it for the Qatari and the Astro R. Nope. And the nope. Apple 2 maybe? Is there anything else that needs to be played? Right now, no. Okay. So we can stick with those main two platforms there and be fine. Let's go with what we know. So what we know right now is on Feline Furiosa, people wanted it to be more exciting for the story, more for core gamers, more beginner friendly, and more innovation. So let's look at this. So here we go. Let's take this down. More innovation. We can do that. Let's make that at 5. Or maybe 6. More beginner friendly. So raise that up to 6. Game length, we're going to take down 1. Story, we're going to bump to 2 up higher. What did they say about level design and mission design? Anything about level design? Okay. They want to see more innovation. We did that. Nothing about level design or any of that nature. So let's go ahead and just say take level design down, mission design up. We're going to make it more for core. Make it right in the middle. I think like maybe like this. Non-violent and easy maybe. 444. And then we're going to try to hit it hard with the gameplay aspects. Okay. Add those 3 elements. We're making a sequel, baby. We're making a sequel. All right. I need y'all to hurry up and get that done for me. Y'all can stop that now and just start helping with support, please. Cancel. Support. Support. Or not support. But polishing or improve gameplay. Let's improve the gameplay. For Feline Furiosas. We're going to make it huge. We're going to enable all, and we're just going to have it go. Our gameplay is going to be through the stinking roof for Furiosas. And I'm hoping it pays off big for us, because we need that. I mean, you can see the money we're making now. We're doing pretty well on a few things. No, keep it going. We're not ready to publish that bad boy yet. Our biggest game yet. It's going to be a banger. A banger on the market. I hope. Hammering those bugs out. Strategy's almost done. Cat carts, $47,000 profit. Thank you for your service. Strategy's about to finish up, so we can start making strategy games. That's excellent. Engine features, we're going to get primitive 2D block graphics researched out. Hopefully that will help with something. Look how good the gameplay is. 431, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Toledo Mud Hens, what is happening? That is insane. That is insane. Holy crap. We're not publishing it, though, until everything's over 100, though. That's the standard. From now on. Here we go. InfoCorp's around. Now we have new research around as well. We're profitable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finally in a good space. I'm telling you, man, you got to get this QA as soon as possible if you play this game, because it's so nice to be able to research and see what makes games tick, what makes them work. Shoot, man, we can't do anything with hardware yet. Is that because we don't have the console development room? Is that why? It's kind of sucks if that's the case. Nothing else I really need right now, though. So we're just gonna have y'all do topics. We need the sound over 100, so we're gonna keep plugging over there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 games. We're gonna go ahead and do Feline Furiosas, show that off, and we're gonna show off Feline Puzzler as well. And I think that should work out quite well for us, to be honest with you. 729, we'll take it. Okay, so almost there, man. We're at 95. I'm curious to see what the next research is going to be, because we're almost done with what we're putting out. And actually, we probably should benefit off this now. So let's get this publisher out. It is a puzzler. There is still T2 here. I'm going to stick with Data West just because we put them, they've been through all of it with each other, right? So this is our sequel. And it's our best game yet. 74%. Very nice. Very nice to see. We're going to go ahead and create a game report on that to see how exactly it did so well. 4th platform has just been unlocked as well. That's huge. Let's get these guys working on some commission work just to make us some money. And let's go ahead and let you finish that, and then we'll cancel. Gameplay features side quests. Let's get that going. And we're waiting to see what the new research is about to be. As right now, Feline Furiosa is out and about. It's out and about. It's doing its thing. I want y'all to continue working on this stuff too. While we're sitting here doing nothing, I might as well work on stuff. New trend. Okay, so looks like role-playing games are trending, while skill games are not trending. Victorian Age is trending, and Ghost are not trending. So, cancel that. Topics. Victorian Age, you say? We're researching it. And we're going to make some RPGs now, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready for that? That's going to be sick. So, we got that going. Feline Furiosa right now, number 2. It's not number 2. It's number 15 on the charts. Not great. Not amazing. Come on, game. Come on, game. But that's finished. That's finished. We need Victorian Age before we can start making anything, though. So we need that to hurry up. I want to see what the game report was for this. So again, release by release date. What was the deal here? So we got all of that figured out. That's great. That's good for that. We're just missing a few pieces for this, which again, not the end of the world. We'll figure this out as we continue. That's pretty big. That's actually pretty significant for us. So I will applaud you guys on that. There's nothing to do right now. We're just waiting on Victorian Age to finish up. Again, probably would not hurt us to hire 2 more researchers. So let's go ahead and get that going. Researchers, hire 1 more, please. It's got good skills, preferably. Yeah, you, yes, perfect. All right, so we got 2 researchers going. That's gonna help with that. And now we're ready. So that's finished. Exit. I need you to work on gameplay features, both of these, please. And now, let's start working on our next game. Let's work on a brand new game Still staying with B-size games right now, just because I want to profit as much as we can. We're going to focus in the genre of RPGs with the topic of Victorian Age. And with the Victorian Age, I think something along the lines of Vikings, pirates. Pirates sounds fun. We'll call this one Life of a let's call it Age of Piracy. Age of Piracy. All right. Engines. Is there any new engines we can? Yes, there's a new engine we can buy. We're going to buy it. I may put that on. 7 things now. Sweet. Dev kits. Still, the same dev kits are performing well. So the Qatari is still the number 1. Number 2 is still the Tapple. Actually, Tapple's number 1. Qatari second. So we're going to go Tapple 2. Qatari. We're going to turn on all of that. We got new primitive 2D block graphics for this game. Clutch. And again, we don't know anything. So we're just going to leave everything as is. And see what happens. Because I don't know. I don't know what's what. So we're going to let the game report do that business for us. Have y'all support here. Have y'all do some improved gameplay. All there. Oops. Go. And we're making our next game Age of Piracy. Again, right now, looking at the profits for Cyber Hero Racers, $268,000. Feline, Power Puzzler, crushing it. Feline Furiosas, I think we missed our mark for that. That's why we're not going to make that much money, because the trend's over. But you know what? It is what it is. We're going to keep this development going. And we're going to continue to pour into the gameplay, continue to pour into everything else, and hopefully make some good stinking money. And Age of Piracy is going to be a huge game, guys. I have a feeling. I'm not putting this one out for another... Right now, we're... Year 1979. We're going to... At week 4. So we got 2 more weeks. We're going to put it out. And then we'll be ready to put it out. So as soon as it clicks... Alright, here we go. Finish development. Search for a publisher for this RPG. That is the key now. We are making an RPG here. Hudson may not be the bad idea to go with this. In terms of market strength, nobody's ahead of another one. So really, Data West is probably still our best bet. Let's see how it did. Shall we? Is it 60-something? It's 61. I'll take that. With that knowledge, we'll then take that in. Oop, nope, I don't want that. We'll take that knowledge, create a game report on Age of Piracy, and we're going to see what happened, right? We're going to have y'all do some stuff there. Let's see what else is here. Can't do anything with that. Still genre. We'll get the action genre researched out as well. Keep that going. Minivision is a new platform around, and now the Qatari 8050 is around. So the next consoles are here. Let's view the game report for Age of Piracy. So, we know Pirates is good. Pirates is a good genre right now. Victorian Age didn't hit. Level design's good, and that's about it. And it says right here, 40, 30, 15, 15. So 40 for gameplay, 30 for graphics, 15 for sound, 15 for controls. Okay. So let's take that knowledge. Let's develop a new game. So 30, let's go RPG, about pirates, and we don't know what else, because piracy is not, Victorian Age was not crushing it, according to this. So let's do pirates and subgenre colonization, conquest, yes, let's call this one Pirate's Life from Me. Okay, we'll do that with that engine. Hold on, actually, new engines. Is there a dev kit I need to buy? Because y'all just put out the Mini Vision, which is a handheld, it looks like. Interesting. I'm going to wait on those because they're not necessary right now. So we're going to stick with, time being, we're going to stick with market share to the highest. We're going to keep rolling with that. Okay. So we know that works. We know Age of Piracy is 40, 30, 15, 15 for the bottom. $15.15. I'm going to go ahead on Age of Piracy. Do we have any feedback yet? We don't. So we know level design is good. From there, I'm assuming we're going to talk about the RPG length being a little higher, beginner friendliness down probably a little bit, with the depth higher and innovation higher. I'm going to say that's that. Could be wrong. Character design, mission design, we're going to take down 1. Story up 1. Character design down 1. And actually, we're going to make that up to 4. We're going to make this more for core gamers. Violent, I think. We're going to try it 4. And then we're going to make it a little harder. Okay. Turn on all the features. We're 11 out of 10. Oh. Does an RPG need high score? Let me see. Keyboard support, checkpoints, character progression. We're going to take off high score. That's not important. All right. Let's make the game. Let's improve the gameplay as always. Woo, Pirate's Life for me had a -8 because of some driver malfunctions. That's not good news. I don't love hearing that. Our games are profitable. That's very nice to see. Still have action being researched. We're up $540,000 now profitable. That's huge for us. Very big for us, matter of fact. We're gonna keep trucking on this. Get those bugs hammered out. Did we get something? No, we did not, unfortunately. Katari got Publisher of the Year. Game of the Year was Moonrunner from Nintendo. So, we didn't get anything again. Jack diddly squat for us. Tapple 1's taken off the market now. It was a good ally to us for a long amount of time, was it not? Seeing what's going on in here. Some fans think Feline Furios was dealt... Yeah, whatever. We're not worried about that genre space anymore. We've done so much with it. They're supporting, they're doing their thing, bugs are hammered out, and this game is ready to launch. And again, we are going to roll out with Data West. Fingers crossed. 62 only. Okay, we are profitable though. Look at that. $772,000. That's huge. We're going to create a game report and let that happen. And then once we get the game report in, we may sit for a bit here and do some commissioned work for the time being, because I just don't... I want to make sure we make the perfect game for the next game we're going to make. What's going on here? Engine features, primitive, yep, let's primitive AI level 2, let's get that made. All right, we got a report for Pirate's Life of Me. Okay, so we've hit on 2 levels now. So level design at 5, innovation at 6. Okay, man. We need some of the letters to start coming in though, because right now I just don't know. Innovation at 5. Licenses have been unlocked, so you've now enough. So now even games with a weak gameplay will sell respectively with an official license. Interesting. Don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and develop a new one for a RPG about pirates with trying to find something else. Pirates and Vikings. Ooh, that sounds fun. What's a license do for us if I buy a license? Oh, wow. You can make it about a movie license. So I could sell. I don't have a sell. Let's go buy a license here. Hold on. An RPG. Sun Trek. Okay. So the purchase price is 135K. Popularity is 27% though. Let's look at popularity. I want to see what's really popular. What's popping. The highest popularity is Sun Trek for that. So really, Possums in the Boot is huge. Probably not gonna mess with the license then for the time being. Okay, engine. We're gonna keep running for the Tapple and the Qatari. We're gonna keep that going as well. Have everything else click here. Okay, what do we know about Age of Piracy? Pin it. Pirate's Life, pin it. So we know for this, they want more game depth. So game depth, we're going to increase to 6. Too much violence. We're going to make it more non-violent then. We're going to make it a little bit easier. And a little bit more for core gamers. Casual gamers, I guess, actually. Mission design will take... let's do story up 1. Character design down 1. That up 1. Beginner friendliness up 6. Game length down. Man, I'm struggling on this. So, what did people say on Age of Piracy? Let's pin those. Or game depth. We're doing that now. Have that trying to go up to 6. We know 6 is not good, so maybe 7. Too much for core gamers, so casual gamers, more innovation. Okay, so more casual gamers. Let's take down the game length a little bit then. Let's take down that story a little bit then. Okay, we're going to roll with this. We're going to roll the dice with it. Take off high scores. Oh, gotta give it a name. So again, this is gonna be Pirates versus Vikings. Easy and simple as that. Get it going. Improve the gameplay. Toss an arm and a leg, where we're gonna do it. Okay, so we have all that going. Primitive AI is going still as well. Woo. We're just trying to make some... We're making good money now. Money's coming in. It's just we're trying to figure out the right balance to make that game that's going to be an 80+ popularity, right? Feline Paw Puzzlers made us over 300K. That's massive. We almost have that research. We're going to keep working on this game. They finished. What do we have here now? Anything? Okay, we have the money now. We're going to go ahead and develop. And we're going to go ahead and get a... What do we want to do? Support, training room, workshop, sound studio, production. No, marketing is going to be good for advertising our games. Graphic studio is going to be good for graphics. Again, don't know how much that matters because we just don't have the money to dive into that. Let's just go ahead and do a... we're not doing any of those. We're just gonna keep doing, for the time being, researching this stuff. Okay, keep getting us different topics, just because there's nothing else that really matters in that regard. Okay, again, hoping Pirates versus Vikings will crush it. Really need it to. We're over $1 million now. That's great. All of our games are making money. All of our games are doing well. It's just a matter of new game developer legend. Conrad Olsen, a technician here, is a legend. Really? Can I hire him? Is he somebody that's hireable? Conrad Olsen. Ooh. Hire him. Welcome to the squad, sir. That's awesome. So we just hired a legend in the field. And he's over there doing his thing, man. So if we look at our employees now, Conrad Olson, man, is excellent in hardware and engineering. So that's going to be very nice for us, I think. We are ready to roll with this game. Let's go ahead and get that going. Find a publisher. Again, this is a role-playing game. Is there anybody? Hudson right now technically has that strength. They're out of Japan. They published 2 games. I'm gonna roll with a new publisher for the first time in a long time, and we're gonna see 64% is the it's not great. Let's go ahead and get that feedback. Let's get some commission work done while we sit here and wait for the feedback on this game. And we're missing that link, that little thing. Okay, so that's done. So let's go to game reports now for Pirates versus... Okay, we got a couple more pieces. That's excellent. Nice. So we've gotten level design, character design, and innovation now. Core gamers, we figured that out now. Everything else is still up in there, but that helps us with the process of elimination now. So what that means is, looking at our IP, Pirates vs. Vikings is pretty solid. We're going to develop a sequel. Actually, let's do a spinoff for Pirates vs. Vikings. And this sequel, we're going to call it Realm Sea of Mischief. And we're going to keep all that the same. We're going to run this on the Apple and the Qatari. Everything else here is still the same too, unless there's a new engine to buy. There's not. Okay. Do I want to make a third platform out there? Is there a third platform we need to buy that's really killing it in the market share? Technically, this is for handhelds, so we might as well start developing for handhelds as well. Sure, let's try it. And now we know these things. So this is who. So we know it was 40, 30, 15, 15, right? We know that's 6. We know they probably want that to be a 2 and probably a 3. Shoot, man. This is getting difficult here. So what do we know about Pirates? Too much violence, too short. Okay. So length, 4. I'm going to take that down to 4. 5-5, mission design. Let's go up 1 on the story. I don't think it's story that high. I think story may be 3. Beginner friendliness. Do they want that more? Okay. Game length. Anything? Story at 4. No. Mission design. Beginner friendliness 8. Game depth. No. We have 1 left. I'm going to just go mission design there. Core gamers is at that. Took that down. We took that down. Okay. Well, we're going to roll with it, and we're going to see. Okay, so we got that brewing. Go ahead and improve some gameplay. Do everything you can for it. Sea of Mischief. Mischief. UFOs is being researched now. I want to see if there's any topics. There's a new engine. Primitive stereo sound. Yes, get that research going. And again, our fans are growing slightly now. The game is ready, but we have bugs to hammer out. Get those bugs hammered out. Limited physics is now done. Also, we have new research for a new chip, which is nice. Eventually, we may get in, once we get enough money, get into console development and get into that. Right now, we're just a game studio. We're not a hardware studio company. We know we could become a Microsoft at some point if we want to do that in this game, but right now we're okay. Doing good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going with these games. Let's go ahead and showcase Feline Furiosa. Showcase Sea of Mischief. And Showcase Pirates, whatever. Nice. Gain 2,000 fans from that, baby. It's big time. And the game's about to release as well, so let's go ahead and get that going. Let's find a publisher for this role-playing game. Again, we're probably going with Hudson still. Hudson. And what do we got? What do we have? 60. Wow. It's a bit of a backward step for us. So please do share what happened just now. Pray do tell. Because I need to know what... Okay, we made money. That's good. 291,000 from Feline Furiosas. Even though we haven't had that colossal hit yet, we're doing okay. But I don't... Man, we're hitting on all those marks now. Look at that. Pirates and Vikings is clutch. But we haven't gotten this right yet. We're going to sit on this game for a few minutes here. So what we're going to do is let these guys get out here and work a little bit. And while they're doing that, we're going to go ahead and work on researching. Let's start with marketing. Even though we're not going to do it for a little bit, I just still want to have the option to. Copyright protection's now been unlocked. So now we can protect our games. So there's no more piracy. That's good. Very good. I'm waiting on fan letters to get in. We're number 12 in the list right now. That's nice to see. I want to see the charts here. I want to go to all-time charts. What's the all-time... Where was that one game we made? Any of ours anywhere near the top, like 75 on this list? No. 82 is the best we've had. That's okay. Weekly charts, again. Number 12, I'll take it. Most popular IPs? No, not the best, but that's okay. We can deal. Still waiting on some feedback to get back for one of our games. Fan letters on Sea of Mischief, there's nothing, so... We're waiting. Let's wait a little bit longer. Made 369 from Age of Piracy. Excelente. Let that continue to roll on. Keep waiting for these fan letters to come in every week or two. We get these letters to come in for Sea of Mischief. And now we should have a couple more in. So here we go. Let's go develop a sequel to our Pirates versus Vikings. We're going to make this a B+ feature game. And we're going to call it 2. We're going to put the 2 in the title. Do we want to do a license for this? Is there a license we can do that's an RPG that would do well? Philip Pan? No, we'd have to title it that, though. That's the problem. I don't want to do that. Okay, so engine. We do have a new engine we can buy. Let's buy it. Use it. Dev kits. Still not in a spot where we're ready to expand that market yet, so we're going to go ahead and do the Tapple, do the Qatari, and do the Minivision. Do all of that. We're going to buy the copyright protection, yes. Okay, so we know 40, 30, 15, 15. Apply all that. Apply everything we know. But here's what we need to know. We need to know Sea of Mischief. What do we know here? The game's too easy. So beginner friendliness, we need to tone down to 4. With more beginner friendliness. What? Hold up. So, too easy. So maybe a 7? Is that what we're looking for? Okay. What were people saying against? Was it too much violence? So yeah, they wanted it less violent. We can take this down. Take that down to a 7. I can't remember if they wanted depth on this. Yeah, they did. So game depth was an issue. We'll make that an 8 then. And mission design, we're going to tone down to a 3. And we're going to see if that's it. We're going to see if that's the missing piece for us. So fingers crossed it is. It's our last game we're making for this video today, so we need it to be a banger. Let's get everything going there. Let's get the support going. Let's start making the game of our lives. All right? We need it to be huge. We need to get that big IP that's just going to crush it. Right? So this is hammering out. 20 bugs currently. 3 stars. Now it's a 5-star. Everybody's working. Split screen multiplayer. Ooh. Let's keep working on this game. Platformer's now been researched. Hold on. Nope. Nope. Gameplay features. Get both of those going. Yes, sir. So we're getting some gameplay features going. How many more weeks are we on RPGs? 39. Good. We figured out 2 genres that work. $307,000 for A Pirate's Life for me. Excelente. Very good. So Pirates vs. Vikings 2. Hard in development right now. Hoping it's our biggest game to get us to the 80s. And again, we're going to sit on it for a little bit longer. And hopefully have a mega hit on our hands. Right? I'm going to wait till we get to week 4. And see. We're in 1980 now, by the way. Rolling along. They're done with that over here. Let's get a new topic. Platformer. Get that going. Start making Super Mario and stuff like that. Alright. New year. What? Minisoft, Publisher of the Year. Wow. So there you see some of the stuff. Nothing from us again. Shocker. Let's publish this game. Alright, this is a role-playing game for Hudson. Namco's crushing the market, but we're going to stay with Hudson for this one. And 67. So a step in the right direction for sure. Let's go ahead and run the report on it. And we're going to see what the long and short of that is, because I'm curious to see what's about it. Too easy. Well, what's the happy medium, ladies and gentlemen? Earlier somebody said it was too hard. Somebody then said it's too easy. What is it? See, it's perfect. Perfect. Everything across the board for that game hits, except for the this right here. This needs to be down, I guess, 1 notch, or maybe up one more notch. Actually, make it to be an 8. Let's try one more time. Okay, I said we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go ahead and do by release date. We're gonna do a spin-off. Or actually, let's go ahead. Just let that game come out. Let's try to do a spin-off. If it'll let me. Can we not? No. Okay, so we can do another sequel. Pirates Vikings 3. We're still good there. Apple still crushing. That's still crushing. That's still crushing. Is there any new market shares that we need to be aware of here? No. No new engine either. So we're... Whoops, my bad. Oops. I'm just screwing everything up right now. Okay, that's good. Apple, Atari, Minivision. Turn on all of that. Turn on that. Okay. So they want this up even more. And now we should have no issue. Everything should be squared away. This game should be elite. Elite. Fingers crossed it is. Let's go ahead and have you all improve the gameplay for it. And we're going to see what's what. This will be the last one we're going to put out for this video. All right, we're making this game. We're going to see what it is. This is it for sure. This is a holiday game as well, so it should hopefully make a ton of money for us. Currently, Pirates vs. Vikings 2, not profitable yet. Not crushing it yet. But again, we're pouring in a lot of resources. It is a top 20 game in the charts right now. That's solid. The IP is growing solidly. Development cost for this game was $316,000. So again, it's going to be a long way back to get to positive on it. It doesn't mean I don't think we can do it. I think we can. But I think... Yeah. Are we pouring too much into the gameplay? I don't know. I'm trying to be a firm believer in thinking that all of that's going to play out for the best. Because you see how high that gameplay is. If a game's fun, it's going to make money, right? It's gonna be Helldivers 2. It's gonna be a Banana. It's gonna be a, you know, Fortnite, things like that. If it's a fun game to play, people are gonna play it. Period. End of story. Now, let's go ahead and continue researching here. Let's go ahead and research out a sub-genre. So now we can have a second one, and let's get this game made. Let's make some money, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going. Let's publish this bad boy. Please. Please. Oh, you hit 70. I'll take it. I'll take it. Pirates vs. Vikings 3. It's not a critical darling, but you know what? I'm pretty dadgum happy about that. Let's get a report created on that. And let's sit here and see. I'm curious. We're gonna log off after we see this report because I want to know what we just did. So let's let them work on some stuff. Man, oh man, are we gonna get $1 million game soon? Could Pirates vs. Vikings 3 be that game? Could it be? Let's see the report. So everything clicks now. The only thing that we didn't get right is target group all. So that's it, which it sounds like it's, since it's being made for beginner friendly and kids, it's probably gonna be a kid game. So if we make one more of those games, we need to keep that in mind and knowing it needs to be probably for a smaller, younger audience. But ladies and gents, we're gonna end it there. We're in the top 10 on the charts for Pirates vs. Vikings 3. The company's, it's up and floating and it's doing very well, literally. But we're growing and we're trying to make money, and we're trying to make enough money to where we can expand, hopefully sooner rather than later, to one of these other buildings, so we can get other buildings built out and grow this company to a big, massive gaming studio juggernaut. But that's what we're getting into today. Stay safe. God bless. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys back here in the next one. Take it easy.